Hey, this is Notser, and today we're taking a look at a crazy close game in the Tier 10 American Battleship Montana. I love the ship. I love this build. It's a full tank build. I'm leveraging the legendary module. I've got a little bit of AA because, let's face it, there's always an aircraft carrier. I don't take concealment because, let's face it, there's always an aircraft carrier. But using this build allows me to mitigate a ton of damage, and as you will see in this game, every point was necessary to bring this home. Now, this enemy Harugabo will pulls a Notser right in front of everyone. I do 8100. Don't kill him, and for a split second, I'm like, what? Don't let him get out. And friendly Akizuki finishes off the target. Now, I have been reading comments about the Montana seemingly requiring an upgrade. It's underpowered. It needs a buff. No, you just need to play it right. It has a great advantage. Its legendary is perfect for a tank meta. It's honestly perfect for an aircraft carrier tank meta, which we're in. And it has great angle of fire so that it can sit at a 4-speed, half-speed, either angle back or angle towards the target and mitigate a ton of damage. This helps the team immensely when you can mitigate damage, because you know that this shell is going towards me and not for someone else. So I'm really in love with my Montana at the moment, honestly. She just does everything I need. Great AA protection, great protection from air, average torpedo, which is fine, but it has great tankability, and the shells, they go exactly where I need them to go. Now, they are slower than normal, so you're gonna have to deal with that, but, you know, we're doing okay. Enemy Republic tried to be a little shifty, tried to duck into cover, but we were able to get a nice broadside on him and make sure he felt us. But we have captured A point. There is no reason for our team to be so one-sided. And this is a terrible strategy, I must say. A and C point, really guys, that was the agreed upon. It's so bad that an enemy Moskva and an Ognivoy have penetrated the B point area and are pushing forward. Not bad. We did almost 12,000 damage, but that is not the priority. The priority is the Moskva and the Ognivoy, and I'm not going to hit the Ognivoy from this range. Spoiler alert. But I can hit the Moskva, and that's the one I'm going to work on. Now, some people might be going, oh, you know, sure, you could do a good job, but they're 406s. Yeah, but the shell arc is so workable that if you place it right, you're either going to get a citadel or it's going to dive down into the ship. So either way, it's an advantage. Now, in that salvo, we missed it. We whiffed it completely. I underestimated his ability to slow down, but we won't underestimate it again. And I definitely feel like he's coming to a stop. Because of that, I'm going to draw in the shell. He is, of course, I think he's firing on my position. Oh yeah, he's firing on my position. That's fine. Don't really care. I'd rather you fire on me than anyone else. And in fact, I don't care, because we just did 19,000 damage to you and citadeled your front. And as I'm rotating around this, he is just in trouble. Way overextended. I'm sure the Moskva regrets his life choices. But it's okay, Moskva. It's okay. We'll fix that for you in a little bit. Aim at the back of the ship, because clearly he's backing up. I have enough angle that all my guns can fire. I feel like the shell's going to be enough. Of course it's not. Someone can finish him with dots or whatever. Now you'll note, Notser, you put one fire out a ton. And do you know why I put one fire out? At least in this situation? Because a Conqueror fired on me. Because it's going to take him 30 seconds to fire again. And when he fires again, you know, maybe he gets double fire. But maybe he doesn't. I'm banking on the fact that he is not going to be as successful at getting a double fire. And I'm trying to absolutely tank as much damage as possible. And that's why I use damage control so aggressively in that position. I wouldn't recommend you do this. You have to really feel the game so that there's no risk from air, no risk from torpedoes. If there's no risk from air or torpedoes, and you can kind of hide, oh, double citadel. Show that baby side. Show it all. I need more citadels in my life. But yeah, as I was saying, of course, boy, isn't that like the biggest downer right there? We get, 20,000 damage with the first one, second one, 1,300 damage. Okay, those numbers are very reasonable. They're very close. One's not omitting like a whole numbers place. No, not at all. No, no. We're doing okay. Enemy Republic, for whatever reason, seemingly is moving across this area. And I am so excited because he is broadside to my position. And I would love to punish him. Now, I could punish the Conqueror. He is less healthy. But the Republic is right in front of me. And I felt, you know what? Maybe I can fit it in between the island. Sure enough, I can. And, whoa, 30,000. That was a very heavy salvo, with no citadel even. And I'm hoping to follow it up, but I am concerned. I am showing a lot of side, and I don't think that's going to last very long without being spotted. So I'm going to move it into full speed ahead. We're going to angle back. What is this? The Conqueror is going to soften his angle now. Okay, fine. I guess they didn't see what I did to his teammate. Once again, aim at the waterline. Oh my god. 26,000. Oop. Montana followed up. And just like that, we've done 60,000 damage in 30 seconds or so. That one Republic, he is... Man, is he trying to move forward? Is he expecting me to already be gone? Does he feel like he can play chicken? I'm very curious why he thinks he has a window where he can move forward. I'm a little too close. I can't arc it over. Normally, American ships can. Not in this instance. He's very close too. Friendly aircraft carrier is harassing the Republic. Now, this may cause him to overreact and move forward ever so slightly, and then we can follow up. I am a little too softly angled. I do feel like he's going to be able to punish me, and just watching. Thankfully, he fires right before he gets around the corner, and we get a Citadel, 25,000. Maybe he forgot. Maybe he never saw where the shot came from, and he didn't know that I was right on top of this area. But we've already done 183,000 damage in 10 minutes. Now, we've had a lot of battleships want to show a ton of side. Yeah, that AP, it's just going to bounce off harmlessly. I've got too much angling. The only valid location he can fire is the super. And we're not going to give him a valid location other than the super. Friendly Monarch is torpedoed to death by the Zhao. He fires once again. We do over-angle a little bit, but his dispersion doesn't work out in his favor. Obviously, I'm still giving ground, and we just want to finish him off. Now, in this position, I just said super, super, super. I don't have a valid location other than super. Superstructure for short. And that's what I was looking to do, but a friendly Des Moines is able to finish him off. Now, you might think, man, Notser, almost 200,000 damage. How are you not dominating this game? Well, because teammates. And this is going to move into a part of the game where I don't really know how well this is going to go. Enemy Yamato is going up against a Des Moines. Enemy Zhao is in front of me. I would love to punish the Zhao. I'm trying to bank on the fact that he is not going to pay that much attention to a shell coming from my direction. That's what I'm hoping that I can turn into a profit. Maybe a Citadel or two. It was okay. It wasn't the worst thing. It wasn't the best thing. But honestly, I probably should have fired at the Yamato. Thinking back on it, the risk versus reward, I didn't need to do that. I should have just fired a salvo at the Yamato, hopefully get him low enough that maybe teammates would have gotten the hint. As it stands, we lose the Des Moines, and of course my shells ricochet. Now we're detected, and the Yamato is behind an island, and I'm in trouble. I'm very afraid that this is going to turn out bad. But look! He still sailed forward. He took a shot. I've got good angling. I should be able to mitigate this pretty well. I'm going to return the favor. But then I think he's going to burn down. The Pokestar, he's going to burn down. So I'm like, fine. I'll let him burn down. But we are taking a little bit of damage from the enemy that won the C flank and is coming towards us. So A flank on our team won, C flank on their team won, and whoever is left gets to fight Battle Royale style in the center. I've got a double DD that are in at B, and I would love to keep them alive, but I just can't be as close to them as I would like to. I am also taking fire from a very healthy Montana, a very weak Massachusetts, love to kill him, and an average Zhao in health. Obviously, they're not average players. They're not. Some of these players do make mistakes, but these guys, no. Every single person right here I have to work for, and did you catch that? Enemy Montana fired on a position. We are perfectly broadside. Got a little aggressive. We're gonna, oh, right there. Right there, he punished that. You win some and you lose some sometimes whenever you're angling. And we lost there, but enemy Cleveland, it's a naked Cleveland, man. We've got to put him down. Friendly Montana does a great salvo. And I'm hoping to follow up. Yes, we do. Absolutely. High caliber, Confederate. Haven't really done that much damage for the last, like, 3 minutes. Partially because the targets, but partially because, you know, the range. And that's okay. Enemies get 2 fires on our position. Instantly, I use damage control. And I'm considering, okay, go after the Zhao, go after the Montana. If I go after the Zhao and take him out miraculously, I won't have to deal with high explosive. If I don't have to deal with high explosive, then it should be easier for me to mitigate any aircraft carrier later. The enemy Montana, in return, he's trying to fire on my position. Now, you have to stay disciplined. And I'm not staying disciplined here. I'm taking unnecessary damage in an effort to finish the game right now. Because I feel like I've done so well. Surely, all I can do, I can't help but hit every target, every shot, right? Well, clearly not. Clearly I have to play still correctly. So I communicate to the Z-52, take C point. B point will be theirs, but we have to have a contingency. If he goes for C point and captures it, it gives us a better opportunity. And oh, speaking of opportunities, this Montana, he's showing a lot. He's trying to fix it. What the heck was that? What? That was such a tease. Really? And man, in the moment, I felt like, oh, that could be the difference right there. That could be the game changer. Because I missed the opportunity to do just any damage, he'll probably end up killing me. And this Fletcher, he is doing so much for the team. He is trying his best to stall it out. And of course, can't buy a shot at this point. Double ricochet. It's not looking good. This looks really bad. The enemy has 2 bases. We have equal number of ships. Clearly, the Fletcher's gonna die. And, ooh, friendly Montana. Looks like he got a good citadel. Enemy Montana looks to be angling outward. Thankfully, the Zhao hit the guns, which causes the HE to set. Ooh, that was great. We found the citadel from that angle and knocked out a very dangerous threat to my position. And that was a Montana that was on full life, but he was very aggressive, and now the Zhao is in trouble. There's nobody here to help you. Friendly aircraft carrier is overhead, keeping you spotted so the big battleships can follow up. Friendly Z-52 doing a great job on the other side of the map. No citadel? Really? 7 overpen? That's what you're going to do to me? Okay. Okay. I'm going to move into an attack position because I feel like there's blood in the water and I need to pressure this guy. It's okay if they fire on me. I've got pretty good health, all things considered. I mean, the game is back and forth. It's incredibly close. Z-52 is doing a great job. I think he's in smoke because there's no air spotted. I think they're hovering over. He completes the capture. We have our 2 base to the enemy 1. And we're doing just fine. Friendly Montana gets another good shot on the Massachusetts. This Montana has done a great job. He's really helped enhance my alpha. And oh, no, you're not going to hide behind that island. No, we're going to arc that over. Oh, I wish he was spotted. Friendly aircraft carrier, friendly torpedo comes in, spots the target. This looks pretty good. I think we'll be able to finish him off. Yes, it is good. See you later, Massachusetts. And while the Z-52 went C, the enemy Fletcher went A point. And the Fletcher's right in front of the Implacable. So I'm over here going, oh, man, are we going to lose the Implacable? We could lose the Z-52 as well. It could be 2 versus 2. No, that's not going to happen. So we're going to try and kill this Zhao here and now and be done with it. And I elevate the gun. The shells go where they need to. We get our 4th kill. And all that's left is the Lexington and the Fletcher. Now, I don't know how good the Implacable is. I have no idea. You have carriers who can deal with enemies very effectively, and you have carriers that can't. But I can't do anything in this position to assist him. I was hoping that the Z-52 might catch sight of the Lexington, which was last spotted right in front of me. Literally, that's where my guns are pointed. But he's not going to be able to do that because he's just dealing with fighting off the Lexington. But the friendly aircraft carrier, he's keeping the Fletcher spotted. Because he's doing that, and he's doing pretty good damage, honestly, I can afford to just head towards B. There's about 1 minute and 40 seconds left. The enemy does have 2 bases, but we've got more than enough points if everyone survives. Even if we lose the Z-52, I think it's a win. And you know what is great about this game? The strategy worked out. The teammates worked very well together. The Z-52, that Montana, the Implacable, everyone left did a great job. And honestly, a lot of players did a good job leading up to this moment. And I was just so proud of a game turning into this because, I mean, come on. We've played so, and the Lexington finally takes out the Z-52. I can't be mad at him. He did a great job capturing C point. You know, he should be very proud of it. But it's very rare in a random battle that you actually develop a game worth remembering. And this is a game worth remembering in a ship worth experiencing. I love the Montana. I think the Montana is going to be fantastic for the up-and-coming rank season. It has great AA protection. It has great guns. It has great tankability. It really has everything you want. You can cover up high explosive, torpedoes, anti-air, anti-everything. It's great. Friendly Implacable finishes off the Fletcher, and that is going to be the end of the game. So, yes, I was broadside. Yeah, I did make a couple mistakes. Sort of the mid-game point, I just didn't hit the shots I needed to, and I took a little bit too much. That one broadside was, you play very close to the edge if you're going to tank damage as a battleship. Obviously, most players choose to not tank damage, instead hide behind islands, but I just don't want to do that. I think that a battleship's most valuable asset is the fact that it can take and weather damage. And Implacable did a great job. Montana, the Fletcher, everyone did a great job in this game. I loved every minute of it, especially the beginning. I think we did like 150,000 damage in 9 minutes or something like that. It was great. And obviously all armor piercing, mitigated quite well. And the game itself, you know, it was a great team victory. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you would like to check out more of my content, you can click most recent and most relevant uploads. Also, you can subscribe to my channel where I do daily World of Warships content, news, first impressions, how-tos. I also stream at twitch.tv/Notser. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.